Hi, it's Wes with Vegetate. Do you like to use diatomaceous earth on your garden? Stick around and see how we use it in ours.
Vegetate presents. Welcome to my garden.
So this is a reshoot of my intro from the previous video. I'll show a little thumbnail right here of what happened. I didn't set my white balance out and it got washed out. I got a lot of backlighting on it and didn't compensate for that. So this is my reshoot of that. I didn't want to waste the footage, so here we go. Again, I thank you guys for watching. This is how I use my diatomaceous earth in my garden. Not everybody is going to use this, or do I recommend using it in your garden. Everybody's different. This is how I use it in mine. I use it in 3 different ways. 1, I use it on my animals to help keep the biting flies, mosquitoes, fleas, and ticks off of them. 2, I also like to feed it to my animals, so about a 5% mix to their food. This allows to get rid of roundworms, intestinal worms of that kind of nature. I've not had to worm my animals in over 5 years because I use diatomaceous earth. And I also like to use it on my plants as a preventative maintenance. And as you can see here, we're going to show a little demonstration of how we do that. It's easier to use it with a leaf blower than it is to try to throw it up underneath each plant. Now again, everybody has their opinion on it. It's a pretty kind of a hot subject. Everybody's, oh, you gotta do it this way, you better not put a mask on, you're gonna breathe it in, oh, it's harmful to your animals. Well, I've been doing this for quite a while now, for at least 6 years, and I've seen nothing but positive results from it. Now again, in my opinion, for diatomaceous earth on your plants is more of a preventative than a cure-all. It's hard to apply if you've got a severe infestation, and it's more about trying to keep the insects at bay at best. If you want to use cold pressed neem oil, 100% like Gary Pillichick talked about, I definitely recommend that. That's what I use. I've got it right here. This is what I recommend right here. Diatomaceous earth is just not going to cut it as good as this. And we're going to bring in our stunt double dog here, and as you can see, she's got flies. Oh, wait. She's got, sit, good girl. As you can see, she's got flies all over her. Sit, girl. Come here. Come here, right here. Sit. Okay, now Aiden's going to place it on her thusly. Just pour it on her. Just like that. She doesn't mind it. Come here, Lise. She usually doesn't even shake it off. Right now she's looking for rabbits. Sit. Lucy, sit. And then I like to pat her on the back and get it all worked in real good. Lucy, come here, baby. Sit. See? She's already gotten the water and washed most of it off. She's one of the few dogs that I know that do not shake after getting in a pool. Earth into the dog food, and we use our hands and we stir it up, and we stir it up really good. You know what it looks like? It looks like... Alright, so there we go. That's a little too much. Aiden put a little too much in there, but the dog will wind up eating it after all. And the reason why we do this is because it keeps the worms, intestinal worms, out of our animals. If you've ever seen those long worms when the dog defecates in the yard and there's these long nasty looking worms, or they rub their hind end on the ground, this will prevent that. They get those from mosquito bites, flea bites, and fly bites that put little worms inside. You want to use a wind blower or leaf blower and some diatomaceous earth. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it on a flat surface, and it's going to make a mess, and it's going to look really awesome though at the same time. So pour that on a flat surface and turn on your leaf blower, and you go to town. And this will spread diatomaceous earth all in your garden. Okay. And now Aiden is going to do it as well.
And me.
As you can see, it looks like it's on fire. So thank you guys for watching. Again, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel out a lot. And also subscribe to us if you're not new to our channel. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. Again, this is how I use Diatomaceous Earth in my garden. Again, it's not for everybody. Everybody's different. Everybody has their beliefs about how to use it. I like to use it on my dogs for their coat to keep the flies, the biting flies, the mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, all that good stuff. It dries their skin out. Also, they don't like the taste of it. And also, it cuts them up with little shards of fossils. Also, I like to put it in their food because it is used on cattle. It's about a 5% mix with their food, and it gets rid of any kind of worms. My dogs do not have worms, and I do not give them any chemicals to get rid of the worms. If you know you have your dogs, you've seen those worms come out of their backside. It's kind of disgusting. So I don't use any of those pesticides. I use Diatomaceous Earth in their food. Also, I like to use it in my plants, and as you can see, the quicker and easiest way to do it is to put it on the ground, use a leaf blower, and it blows it upwards and gets up underneath the leaves and all of the garden, and it puts it in a crystallized form into the air, and therefore it sticks to stuff, and it does a really lot better job in my opinion. Again, thank you guys for watching, and as always, it grows things. Stay tuned for the YouTube Gardener Spotlight as well. Make sure you check out that person. I highly recommend them. They're a good friend of mine. I don't know who they are yet, but whoever it is, they won this week's Spotlight of the Week. So again, check them out. Bye.